Well. The Turkey Day Hustler is here. Right here. Turkey Day. I'm surprised you're streaming. Yeah, for some reason we ate several hours ago, which is kind of ideal. I slept most of today as well. Let me put on some festive Thanksgiving music, okay? YouTube. And then let's do... Yeah, this probably works. Nourish us. Oh. Okay. There we go. Thanks, Christine. Thank you. Enjoy your Thanksgiving. I guess we didn't get the reality TV. No, Ella. We have 21 viewers, and so it's Thanksgiving. So my theory is that it's better to just save that for Friday, where I'll get more engagement. And that concludes our Thanksgiving portion. Weakest holiday. Weakest holiday. You got engaged, Carly! It is no longer Thanksgiving. I wish I could correct the title of the stream. It is no longer putting together the Big Brother Thanksgiving table. It is now putting together the Carly engagement party table. And so what I need people to do, one at a time. Yes, we're popping bottles. Congratulations. Congratulations to Carly. Engagement looks good. Let's do this. Okay. Carly, you need to start. Can I share the ring with y'all? Yes, 100%. Carly, name 4 Big Brother players you would like at the engagement table here. Do you like to run your pockets? Give me your fucking money. You think it's the best holiday? Don't worry, everyone's gonna get to share their opinions for which Big Brother players are getting the invite to the table. Carly gets first dibs. It's her special day. Yes, I can count. You think that Thanksgiving is the best holiday? Mini XO, you also said that Vinny needed help. And I'm just saying. You're like, the third place finisher. Okay, Brittany Haynes. Quinn Martin. Matt said on TikTok today that Thanksgiving is the best holiday. I guess, like, why? Is this Natalie from Big Brother? This is so loud in my ear. Is this Natalie from BB18? Negrati. Mini EXO, no. I didn't become a better Big Brother player because of the round table. Okay, I like Taryn, but let's not act like Vinny knew what was happening in the house. Oh, Vince got second. Vince got second. Thank you for reminding me. The second place finisher. I got him mixed up. But what I'm saying is the guy who got second place. Okay. From here on out, people, feel free to send in your favorite Big Brother players. When we hit a certain number, I'm not gonna suggest which one. It's like I like the deep dive because you can gain the thoughts of the player. Like, I don't want to see Morgan Pope. Okay, Morgan. I saw Vinny. I see what you mean, though. AmeriCorey, got it. Also, if he's gonna do a deep dive, he cannot do it with Taryn. Taryn disrespected him the entire season, right? Like, and let's not like pretend like that didn't happen, right? And so it's just like, you know, I don't think that that's like safe, you know? That's not a safe space for Vinny, right? Like, I don't think that, especially, I just watched the episode of, what's it called? The Diary Room podcast. Voting Howie over Vinny is maybe the most disrespectful thing I've ever heard in my life. We have Izzy. Oh, the ring is in the Discord. We have to take a ring break because Carly has a phenomenal, you know? They were so back and forth on the vote. It shouldn't have been back and forth. Are you kidding me? The second place finisher with 4 HOHs almost got a vote. Didn't get a vote compared to the guy who told one of his house guests he was going to. We'll have to listen to get the context there. There is no context. There's no context. What could it be? Howie looked April in the eyes. Shut the fuck up. No, it was not painful. What are we talking about? Howie looked his house guest, a house guest who texted me today, happy Thanksgiving, okay? And said, I'm gonna eat your dog. He was calling her, Busto. Yes, it was? Okay, I'm sure you would have loved Howie. You would have loved Howie, Ella, 100%. That makes sense. Let's start this stream off insane. Right? Like, let's start off insane. Howie's a fun guy. Howie's a fun guy, not a good Big Brother player. And I agree with his casting for BB7. Oh, yeah, no. Luce, I want to make it abundantly clear. I don't think placement equals skill either. You know, Rubina got 4th place. That doesn't mean that she's better than Rachel Riley. Reservations about Vinny as a player. He had final 2s with the entire house. What are we... He had 4 HOHs and aligned with like one of the strongest strategists in the season. Like, I just think that it's like this idea of perfection and anyone who makes a mistake is no longer a good Big Brother player. But yeah, let's discuss and nominated 9 people. I don't know if that's good or bad. I don't know if you're saying that that's good or bad. What I'm saying is that it's like, I would rather watch Vinny and cheer on a Vinny 27 seasons in a row than be a like what's his name, Matt Klotz fan, where it's like, wow, he's making no mistakes, he's creating no headway. He provided on the season both entertaining, like with an entertainment side, as well as strategic like acumen. Everyone was, oh, he's the worst player on the planet, he nominated Kelly week 1, she volunteered for the block. Like, I just think that is crazy. And then, but you know, let's look at Carly's phenomenal wedding ring or engagement ring. But it's just like, when people talk about doing a deep dive, I'm like, I don't think this is a safe space for Vinny at RHAP, you know? Okay, is it in the group chat vibes? Boom, shakalaka. This is heat. Yeah, if someone's asking to go on the blog, it's like, okay. All right. Yes, that's right. Carly's engaged. This is no longer a Thanksgiving table. This is the engagement party celebration. It also depends on how Vince took the impersonations. There's no way, Minnie, I want you to consider if you found out that like a greater population of people were like doing impersonations of you online, not tastefully, and like, what do you think the other interpretation of the impersonations is? This is a beautiful ring, Carly. This is stunning. I almost went blind. When I pulled that up on my screen, that thing was shiny. Then the sing, ah! I went blind. Ella, I'm sorry. I just think that, like, I just don't understand what is even, like, very close here. I'm sending you all the love. I'm sorry, but... I'm making chat cry. Yeah, that's me. I think that there's just a misunderstanding of like what the point of a deep dive is, and it's not to improve a player. It's this idea that, oh, the player is gonna learn so much about their game. It's like, no, the goal of a deep dive should be to hear from their perspectives, you know? Like, do we think that when Tiffany from Big Brother 23 went on and did a deep dive with Taryn, do we think that Tiffany became a better player? Or was it a gift that we got to hear from the strategic, like, perspective of, like, an incredible player? Hello, Lexi. How are you? And so that's where it started my frustration, is this condescension around a player saying that they wouldn't, like, this is Carly's engagement ring. I think that it's condescending to be like, well, Vinny, the second place finisher, he needs this deep dive, like, so that he can improve as a player. And it's like, no, the point of the deep dive is so that we can hear from Vinny's perspective. And so then when I bring up that RHAP is not a safe space for Vinny, because, like, let's be honest, the guy who would be doing the deep dive just voted Howie over him as a better player. And then it's like, well, I need to hear the context. And it's like, no, there is no context to create, if we're talking a TV character, Howie's all time, but the Diary Room podcast isn't a TV character show. It's a, like, let's talk about the skills and play, you know, the skills and weaknesses of certain players. Carly, I'm happy you waited for the reveal, because I, like I said, am not the biggest Thanksgiving fan. Yeah, and it's like, I don't think that RHAP has put in a lot of thought about like how Vinny would feel watching that. Outside of them being like, he's gonna get out and he's gonna be begging for this deep dive. And he's gonna find out that we don't like him. And it's like, I just don't think that that's fair. You know? It's like, I like RHAP. I'm gonna be on RHAP this week, right? But I'm also aware to be like, they're not super nice sometimes, you know? No, they watch the slop with Kirsten. She famously talks about how she's like, oh my God, he's gonna get out of the house and he's gonna be so crushed to find out that, like, it's like, come on, man. Would love to see him get validation. Yes. And so what I'm saying is that's not the place to go if he wants validation. I think that, like, if he went on the Reality Kingdom with Pharaoh, I would love to hear that, because Pharaoh, I feel, rides the line of like being funny while simultaneously giving people their flowers, where he made fun of me at points during the season. But simultaneously, I understand that he's also very kind, you know? Okay, never mind. Anyway, let's just name our favorite Big Brother players that we want to see invited to the Carly engagement party. We have 40 slots. So far, we have Brittany Haynes, Quinn Martin, Rachel Riley, Natalie from BB18, Morgan Pope, Vinny, America, Corey, and Izzy. That's true. Carly's engaged. Michelle Costa. Love this. That's my girl. Am I a Paul fan? I like Paul. I like how loud Paul is. We have Taylor. I did not know any of the live feed hijinks. Mama Faye that's huge. That's what I'm talking about. Can we do Big Brother Can? No, no, this is Davon. I don't want to do Big Brother Canada. Oh, Peter from BB Can? Okay, we'll allow Peter from BB Can. Don't worry. You'll see, you'll see. Turner and Megan? Sure. Confirmed as of today, Jag and Jazz will be there. Captain Will, genius. That's a great point. Carly only watches Big Brother US. Big Meech. I love this. Okay. Peter uninvited. Has Vinny confirmed? We have no idea. We're still waiting. We're still waiting. It doesn't feel good. Ian Terry, perfect. He's a phantom, he's a ghoul. He's part cryptid. Some are saying he's the cryptid we're hunting. Julie Chen can get an invite. Carly, let's see. You can hold well, you're the HOH, so you could make your nominations at the end. And if you do so, just let me know. You let me know which 2 people, well, now 3 that you're nominating. And I'll pray for you. Rubina. Vinny the Cryptid sounds like an 80s star. Chemo. Funny thing, Mini XO, I didn't know how to spell chemo either. I thought it was K-E-M-O. And that was the most humiliating experience of my life. They're like, how close of friends can you be if you don't even know how to spell his name? I was like, all right, I guess I'd never consider that. I apologize. Sparkly Crayons, thank you so much for tuning in. Happy Thanksgiving. Both Josephs, I like that. Joseph Abden. And then Joseph. T-Core? There is no paper in the house. We have Rachel Riley, but we could put in Brendan. Brendan Riley is what I'm writing here. A fun fact is the first couple of days, I'm going through my duffel bag and I found one of my pens from Sequester and I was holding it like this. I was like, and walking through the house. Oh, I like this idea. I like the picture. What? I don't know. Olive Pope. I don't know the lore. I don't know the lore. How long has Morgan had a dog? Has she had a dog this whole time? I'll put Morgan or Olive Pope in here. I didn't know she had a dog. That's fascinating. We have 10 more slots, people. See, I was confused about the fractured nose thing. I was confused on the fractured nose thing because I kept seeing like tweet updates about it. And I was like, okay, so this is fascinating. Vanessa, we got you. We do have Turner here. Jody, okay. What's up, Davey Rabbite? How are you? Tyler. The dog launched itself into her nose. I'm so fascinated. Cat done. Okay, cat done. Oh man, Carly, you're so strong. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 left. 6 people left. We have Rubina, Quinn, T-Core, Joseph. I think that's it. Chemo, Rubina, T-Core, Quinn, Joseph. Reagan, that's a good poll. Reagan definitely gives off the vibes of that he is going to cause an argument at Thanksgiving on purpose. Let's see how it bodes during Carly's engagement. Reagan, Marcellus, fun. Maybe Lauren or Leah. Okay, we can put Lauren and Leah. Lauren. Okay, we have 1 spot left. Janelle, okay. You've all been tricked. Each and every single one of you has been tricked. You've been fooled. You thought this was a safe space? You thought what was gonna happen was gonna be just this friendly little situation? Oh, we're all eating dinner. Oh, Carly's married or getting engaged. This is huge news. You're cooked. You've set these people up to die. Get that? You get that? Okay, I need to remember, what was the Hunger Games simulator that we did last time? Tom's here, thank God. I'm like, we had the Brant Steel one. Oh no, here it is. This one, yes. That's right. You thought shit was sweet? Hold on. We have also another idea. After this, I will be posting on Twitter and Blue Sky which table are you sitting at, where I will be spinning and splitting them up. What did I miss? We missed discourse on whether or not Vinny was as good of a Big Brother player as Howie, and that it wouldn't be a safe space to do a deep dive with RHAP. The table is more of a social media post. What season, Howie? No fucking way. We're not doing this. We're not discussing this. Okay. My next trick is to type this as fast as possible. Ugh. I'm confused. I'm telling you right now, there's no universe where, unless you are discussing like being a fun character for the show. Yeah, these are, yes, they are. Like, you don't have to be a Vinny fan, but you could recognize that he has more skill, more talent. 6-7. Recency bias. Recency bias would suggest that you are saying that Vinny is the better player because of recency bias. That's where my head goes with that. Okay, after this we have Morgan Pope. After Morgan Pope, we have Vinny. After Vinny, we have America. After, oh, look at that. Look, oh, that's Quinn Aurora. Okay, I feel like, never mind. I don't want to defend Lauren. Like, okay, yeah, she sucks ass, guys. We got her. Are we all feeling better? Like, Corey. After Corey, we have Izzy. After Izzy, we have Michelle Costa. After Michelle, we have Paul. After Paul, we have Taylor. We have Turner. I don't get the like random like licks with Lauren when we had Riley on the same season, you know? This is what I hate. We had like, at least she didn't know what was going on, right? Like, or she didn't want to make decisions. That to me is much more interesting than like a Riley where he didn't want to play Big Brother, right? Like, she wanted to play Big Brother. She just didn't want to make decisions, you know? And I think that there's like an interesting character study there as far as like a Big Brother player goes, where you have someone who is capable of winning competitions and you have someone who is capable of like finding themselves where they get to nominate 3 people, but they don't want to. And I think that that is so cool, you know? Okay. After Felicia is Josh from BB19. And I understand if Lauren's not your favorite Big Brother player, but I just think like the choice to be like, Lauren sucks is like annoying to me. Cause I'm like, she's better. She's not the worst person on her season. And if she was in a house, my theory is if Lauren is in a house with like really active gamers and stuff like that, that's where a character like her is so fun, because you find yourself in a position where all these people are vying for her, like, her power, but they can't convince her in any one direction because she's not operating with the same mindset as them. Megan Turner. You put Megan Turner into this. Am I gonna get copyright strike for this? But there's a default. I got nervous. But yeah, I don't know. I don't like the Lauren slander when Riley is right there. Catherine is right there, you know? Ian Terry. You got Ian Terry. Okay. Yeah, but no one's trying to argue. Okay, never mind. After Ian, we have Julie Chen. After Julie Chen, we have Rubina. After Rubina, we have Chemo. After Chemo, we have Joseph Abden. Wait, this is smart. This is smart. I just saved myself a Google search. Praise God, and thank you to Michael Horn. Brandon and Derek right next to each other, by the way. I have to go, but I'll watch the VOD. See you later, Brianna. Thank you so much for tuning in. After Vanessa, we have Jody. After Jody, we have Tyler. Then we have Kat Dunn. Then we have Reagan. Then after Reagan, we have Kaser. After our Kaser, who is Olive Pope? Well, that's a dog. That's Morgan's dog. Peanut brother, Butter. Yeah. Who am I missing? Janelle. Okay, we have Janelle. You have Leah. You have Lauren. Marcellus. Kaser. Kaser, then Reagan, Kat Dunn, then Tyler, then Jody, Vanessa, Olive Hope, Derek, Brendan, T-Core, Joseph, Chemo, Rubina, Julie, Ian. We need Big Meech. Okay, this is about to be the most stressful experience of my life, so get ready for that. Okay. Yeah. Can we change Olive? Yes. Just, you said bulldog with a half brown face. I got this. Yeah, Morgan Pope. This is a fire pic. This should be her profile picture. Good news, we have 36 left to do. Okay. We need a picture of Janelle. Karu! Oh. I got you. Thank you, Tanya. Okay, it would have been hilarious to put Big Meech on the same season as Nicole Franzel. That is hilarious. I can admit that. Yes, Carly, this episode of Survivor is pretty fire. Can you add Paddington? Well, these are all Big Brother players, but we'll see. We'll see. I heard Paddington was like the person running it. Also, Kelly, way worse Big Brother player than Lauren, IMO. And then it's like the discourse is still like, oh, wow. Kelly's crazy because she didn't want to play Big Brother. Like legitimately, she didn't go in there to be like, we're gonna figure this out and play Big Brother. Like Rachel did this thing where it was like a interview where she's talking about like why it's okay to have like why it's not as big of a deal to have recruits in Big Brother, and it's because they like figure it out as the season goes on. But I'm like, but some of these recruits had no interest in learning it. Like, what up, K sir? Look at this handsome man. This is crazy. Right? David, yeah, the David Alexander, yeah. I love Marcellus. Yeah, nuance is never an option. That's why there's some conversations I will not entertain where I'm like, no, we're not about to sit here and pretend like. Okay, that's crazy. Maybe this one. I do love when it's like a love-hate friendship, but you are held hostage to the Big Brother house. And so then it's like, oh my God. What are you meant to, like, you know? Because I would argue Amy got under Marcellus's skin more than anyone on the planet, you know? Well, you see, is it a love-hate relationship if I'm neutral and I'm like, yeah, I like that guy, and then his reaction is to hate everything about me? You know, it's like, is that... Sweet Jesus. Come on, dude. Okay, Reagan. Yup. Haley! Haley! We're doing a Quunger Games. Look at this fire bow tie. This bow tie's immaculate. He reminds me of Stewie so much. Okay. Haley, can you spend the night at your friend's house? I did trick all of you. But look at what cost? At what cost? I could die here. I really should have, This is Amanda here. She absolutely can. Praise God. Thank God. Amanda, shout out to you. We have to do this picture, right? Or actually, I like this one. You should all see my outfit, by the way. Today's Thanksgiving fits. Why are all the good pictures on Facebook? Like, that's crazy to me. Should we do the hot one? We'll do the hot one. We're ghillie suited up. We're ghillie suited up. Let's look up Corey, the Blueprint Baddie Burger. You notice how it comes up? You notice how it comes up? It's starting to catch on is the thing. Thank you, Haley. Thank God. If you didn't, I was gonna have to end the stream. No! Perfect. Boom, shakalaka. Then we have America. Set her up to die, by the way. That's what happened in my community. This is devastating. Okay, I don't think that they would do a theme like heroes versus villains because, like, I don't think that they don't want to steal the nachos of Survivor. They don't want to reheat. Izzy's not even one of the first Izzy's to come up. That's crazy. I need a really good picture of Izzy. What's happening? Like, there's no way. Oh, cute. She looks like she works at a tech startup when she has her hair up like that. Who is in the SIGs emote? Well, that's me. Every picture, well, that's, but there are phenomenal pictures of Izzy, and there are pictures that don't fully capture Izzy's beauty. As someone who's seen Izzy's beauty in real life, I'm like, these pictures aren't doing the justice. Like, you see the joy here? You see the joy? This is what we're looking for. But they, I swear some of these, like, come on, dude. Like, they got her quirked up, and it's like, you can use a picture, like, one screenshot later. This is my goat. Like, look at her. Oh my god. Ah! The beauty, the grace! Okay, next up we are Googling Michelle Acosta. This is an Izzy Stan account. I can't wait to talk, I can't, oh my god. I can't wait to talk. I can't wait to talk The Amazing Race tomorrow. Oh, the Portuguese princess? Yeah. From Providence. From Providence. She was so mad when she got the red unitard. She was so angry. Okay. We'll do Paul. That's crazy. They know. This is hilarious. This is the most 2017 anyone's ever looked in their life. This is, I had this outfit. No. That movie's pretty good. I like that movie. I haven't seen it in a while, but BBC, that is tough. Survivor's gonna be good as well. Okay. Next up, we gotta look up Taylor. Which picture doesn't she like? She doesn't like this picture? How do we change this? Change it for her. Okay, we're doing a great job, people. Sweet Jesus Christ. This is killing me. Yeah, hey, don't worry, just 1,000 more. Okay, Who should I do? Who should I replace the picture of with a picture of Paddington Bear? Because Karu does deserve it, you know? You let me know. Do you think I could get a hold of Jody for the Traders draft? Everyone is Paddington. Josh for Paddington. You let me know. Karu, you're the final choice. You're the final choice. And I'll replace them, don't worry. So you can do whichever players you want. Jesus Christ. Well, you know, Howie and Vanessa, I gotta hear it out. You know, we gotta... Thank God Vanessa wasn't put up against Howie. Okay. Wait. We all deserve it. Yes, yes, yes. You let us know though. Okay. The dog. Okay. Okay, the image has been saved. Next up, we got Derek Lavasseur. Where's the picture of him in black and white? Hold on. Yup. Thank you. I insist on using this picture of Derek as frequently as possible. This kills me every time. Buki. Everyone laughs. She goes, I wasn't kidding. No. I like the glasses. Why is he always... He is always... Oh my God. What was it where it was, Is he tall? Yes, he's extremely tall. He's gigantic. Joseph Abden. We scroll back up to the top. Okay, baddies. We're doing great, everyone. He's 6'5". That's crazy. It would make sense if he was 6'5". He was huge. Like this picture, her mouth is open. Felicia looks beautiful in every picture. Why are they using a picture where her mouth is slightly... Like, that's not right, dude. Oh, I love. Also, him being a swimmer in 6'5", it's like, Jesus. That's true. They love, and it's like, what are you doing? Don't be evil. Especially how old she is. Who said that in the Big Brother house about Morgan? Was that Adrian? Where he's like, ugh, she looks pretty good given her age. It's like, oh my God. I think that was a Franken-cut. I don't think so. I don't think that he meant any malice. He didn't mean anything by it, but that is something that he would say. I know Adrian will say the most ridiculous thing, and I'm like, what are you talking about? And then he's like, what? I just don't think he meant it as like a disrespectful thing. But it's like, it's one of those things where it is, you know? Okay. That's true. I always love when it's like pushing 30, by the way, and it's just someone existing, and it's like, I'm like, yeah, dog, you don't die when you turn 30. Like, you're allowed to go to, like, you know, you're allowed to jump on a trampoline, dude. Okay, next up, we have Megan Turner. I do not play Marvel Rivals. What do you, what's the question? I like that Peter is the most, like, YouTube guy ever. What am I looking up? Oh, Megan Turner. Sweet Jesus. Oh! Oh God! Oh God! Okay, okay. You know what would make this wedding photo much cooler? Is if Haley took them. Am I right, everyone? Oh my God. Joey Graceffa. Did anyone else watch the Joey Graceffa Minecraft Hunger Games? Is that just me? I downloaded so much malware trying to get Hunger Games for Minecraft for free. I downloaded a ridiculous amount of just anything. Joey Graceffa. He was so loud and fun. I'm begging that he's not canceled. I know with the way my life works, I'm gonna get off and I'm gonna find out that he like murdered someone in 2008 and people are gonna be like, I can't believe it. Okay, Julie Chen can be Paddington Bear, yes. Is T-Core the first T-Core? Oh. I like this picture. Big Brother contestant T-Core Claudia on how to watch season 27. Wait, what's her advice for season 27? That's cool. The reason why I thought that was funny is I don't think she watched this season. So I was like, I love you, Ice Spice. The Hoodie Allen incident. Me putting Cody Co on my like favorite podcast, whatever, in like, what year was that? 2023. And then a year later, I get out of the Big Brother house and they're like, hey, yeah, so Cody Ko is evil. And you're like, oh, perfect, awesome, great. I'm happy I put him on a, you know, the same curse as Smosh. Oh yeah, this is a fire pick. Why can't I get something cool like this? Turner made Cody Ko a rug? I'd be sick to my stomach. Okay, we gotta find a picture of Joseph here from BB26. This is a bit that will never get old. Oh my gosh, hello Amanda. I'm on your TV. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Oh my God. Oh wait, if you guys don't know who I am, if you don't know who I am, let's run him the intro. It's as if I was rated. Hold on. Quinn Nefarious. If you don't know who I am, my name is Quinn Martin. I was on a show called Big Brother 26. I'm the Midwest heartthrob. And I would say that this is one of my, this is like my magnum opus, okay? I'm gonna pretend like I'm sad right now. Yeah, man. He was a good guy. For some context, this is my arch nemesis. That's my best moment. I died 2 weeks later. I died 2 weeks later, and I don't win the $750,000. It's a very unfortunate situation. But if you don't know anything about me, that's me. Okay, is Chemo the first Chemo to come up? Chemo. Devastating. Chemo. BB. Get him. Oh, I think he got this at Old Navy. Wait, I know this answer. He got this cardigan at Old Navy, I'm pretty sure. If anyone was curious. Okay, and then we got Rubina. This is the girlfriend of the girlfriend skirt. Is Rubina the first? Aw. She comes up. She's on the first page for Rubina's. That's so fire. Shout out. Well, ex-girlfriend. Okay. Love it. Yeah. Rubina Barnaby. Then we have Captain Will. Yeah, I have to go back. Oh! Look at him. He comes up second for Will. That's pretty good. Ian Terry. This is my goat. I love him. I also love, hold on. I love that Tim Gross sent us a picture of himself. That was so fire. That's aura. Okay. Where's the picture of Julie Chen? Because that's where we put the... Oh, here we go. I just thought that was Julie Chen for a moment. Paddington Bear, here we go. Do you want the live action Paddington Bear or like the cartoon? Do you want like the actual bear or like a illustration of the bear? Or a stuffed animal? Live action bear. Okay, real animal, real bear. I can't believe they got this like coat on a bear. Some people said it was animal cruelty. But once we found out the bear liked the outfit, then it became less problematic. I'll get you a good picture. Okay. All right. You've all been suckered into. Hold on. Cassie, hello. You all fell for my trick. Every one of you thought that you were nominating someone who was gonna get to sit at Thanksgiving dinner, which then turned into Carly's engagement dinner. You thought that for a moment you were going to be able to uplift your favorite Big Brother players. And as a direct result for your foolishness, their lives are now in danger. Carly got engaged. Here's her ring. And due to each and every one of you's actions, the way you all just threw them to the wolves has put them in danger. And now, all but one must die. Let's meet our competitors, shall we? Up first, we have Brittany Haynes. We have Natalie from Big Brother 18, Rachel Riley, Morgan Pope, your boy, Vinny, Corey, America, Izzy, Michelle, Paul, Taylor. Then we have Turner, Felicia, Josh, and Davon. Peter from Big Brother Canada, Megan Turner, Captain Will, Ian Terry, Julie Chen, Rubina, Chemo, Joseph, T-Core, Joseph Abden, single by the way, Brendan, Derek Lavaseur, Olive Pope, Vanessa, Jody, Tyler, Kat Dunn, Reagan, Kaser, Marcellus, Lauren, Leah, Janelle, Big Meech, and Haley, since you weren't here earlier, if you could be so kind to add any person in, Big Brother, reality TV, in history, in comics, in anything, any character that you want to submit. Steve. Now, do we have a specific Steve in mind? Are we thinking Steve Harrington, Steve from Blue's Clues, Steve Moses, BB17? All right. This is my goat, by the way. face card never declined, by the way. I have to do 42. My selection is Rally Jefferson. Okay. It's time to start the game. I want you to all take a deep breath. This is gonna get graphic. It's going to get violent, and it will end with tears. We've burnt the boats for a normal, well-adjusted life. All that's left is eventual CTE, PTSD, OCD, and everything in between. Don't talk to me. Don't come by my house. We're done. Vanessa and Paul open the Quunger Games, fighting for a bag. After a vicious back and forth. You thought you were gonna get playtime in the yard! You thought you were gonna get playtime in the yard! Vanessa and Paul pull back and forth after a bag filled to the brim with jelly beans and dreams. Vanessa gives up. Yeah, how do I restart? How do I restart? How do I restart? Yeah, we'll restart. That's crazy. Okay, if I hit back, are we cooked? Ella says keep going. Commit? Okay, this is the funniest timeline. Olive Pope, Morgan Pope's dog, by the way, cannot handle the circumstances. It's hot outside. It hasn't had a Scooby snack. You did this, not me! And ended up pulling out of the games, medically evacuated, and lived a long, healthy life. Next up, we have Janelle setting Izzy on fire with a Molotov, and with her voting history, this is the least surprising action of the games. Julie Chen sets an explosive off, killing Marcellus and T-Court. Not a great look. I instantly don't like the direction this is. Tom with a gifted sub. Everyone drop the run your pockets thing. Run your pockets. Crazy. Remember when Kelly was talking about optics? Leah stabs Lauren in the back with a trident. And our superstar Midwest heartthrob, or where is he from? Where's Ian Terry from? Thoughts? Well, Ian Terry stays for at the cornucopia. He's from Pittsburgh. Thank you. Stays at the cornucopia for resources. Big Meech grabs a jar of fishing bait while Corey gets all this fishing gear. Josh from Big Brother 19, he grabs a shield, leaning on the cornucopia. And Jody takes a sickle from inside the cornucopia, happy to not be the first boot. Rally decapitates Brittany Haynes with a sword. And our friend, Morgan Pope, snatches not just her waist, but a pair of Psy. They're like the ones that Raphael uses. Taylor is unable to convince Kat Dunn not to kill her. Mariana, hello, how are you? Taylor has just been murdered at the hands of Kat Dunn. Choking. It's hard for the crowd to watch. The winner and the, how you say, America's favorite player, people's princess. Can we get some moment of silences in the chat for Taylor? Then we have Vinny, who sets up an explosive off, killing both Turner and his beautiful wife, Megan. Vinny, that's crazy. They lived together and they died together. Steve throws a knife into Rachel Riley's chest. Killing her. After 7 minutes of pain, she dies instantly. Big Brother Canada's Peter runs away from the cornucopia, complete opposite from his American doppelganger, Ian. Tyler grabs a backpack, puts it on his sleeve, one strap, because you know Tyler's cool like that. Natalie from Big Brother 18 stabs Joseph in the back with a trident. 3-pointy business. Ow. Oh, America falls into a frozen lake and drowns. Which Joseph is that? Joseph Rodriguez. My Joseph. Robbed again? Absolutely. Not the best swimmer, but crushed it. Captain Will steps off his podium too soon and blows up. This is actually fucked up. Davon clutches a first aid kit and runs away as fast as she can. As fast as she can. Derek, Michelle, they work together to kill. What is happening? This feels suspicious. And they work together to drown Rubina. I don't like that. The feed's cut. Kaser and Felicia, they fight for a bag. And they're yanking it back and forth. They're back. Give it back to me. Good God. Yeah. Fighting for their lives. And Kaser eventually gives up. Chemo scares Quinn away from the cornucopia, and I scamper. I pee my pants a little bit. It was really scary. Like, I know that you all are looking at Chemo in that beautiful cardigan right now, and you're like, he couldn't hurt a fly. Chemo's 6'2", by the way. I think. He might be taller. Does anyone remember the first time Chemo, wore his bandana like he was a biker? Chemo's tall as fuck. He's like at least 6 foot. Joseph Abden, single by the way, grabs a sword. Brendan Riley grabs a backpack and retreats. That's so funny. Apaka, who is approximately 5 feet 6 inches tall, yeah, people forget, but I don't. Okay, to recap. Day 1, Leah and Michelle, they fight Davon and Josh. And Leah and Michelle, they survive. Vinny chases after Vanessa. Ian Terry, yeah, I guess we gotta hear the context. We never know. Ian Terry accidentally injures himself. Steve tends to Derek's wounds, very romantically, by the way. They make eye contact for a second, forced to look away. Derek questioning how that made him feel. No. I got confused. Reagan, he's exploring the arena. Tyler receives medical supplies from an unknown sponsor. Paul, Quinn, and Natalie, they start fighting, but I run away. I get out of there as fast as possible. And Felicia, she receives an explosive from an unknown sponsor. Janelle throws a knife into Rowley's chest. Once again, can't be shocked. You know, we can't pretend like she's ever voted to support the interests of children. We can't be shocked. Then we have Kat Dunn, Morgan Pope, Chemo, and Corey raid like it is a Twitch stream Julie Chen's camp while she's out hunting. Jody, Kaser, and Big Meech get into a fight, and Kaser triumphantly kills them both. God damn. Then we have Joseph Abden, single by the way, gone fishing. Kaser's turning up. He's tired of this idea that he's not a cutthroat player. You know? Peter from Big Brother Canada picks flowers, and Brendan accidentally injures himself. Night 1. Morgan sits there as if she's on an episode of New Era Survivor, slowly but surely trying to start a flame. She is unsuccessful. Julie Chen defeats Brendan in a fight, but spares his life. She can feel... Hello, Coiny Fan 37, how are you? We're doing the Quunger Games with chat's favorite Big Brother players. She can feel the pain in Brendan's heart now that Rachel is dead, and she lets him run off. Vinny slowly but surely looks up at the night sky. He sees amongst the stars a picture, an image. Is that Olive? What a good boy. Kaser quietly hums. Derek stabs Ian Terry in the back with another trident. Apparently we got a lot of tridents this round. I'm a little confused. Joseph Abden, single by the way, receives a hatchet from an unknown sponsor. Kat Dunn receives medical supplies. Felicia, she can't handle the circumstances and decides to drop out. Peter from Big Brother Canada, Corey, and Paul discuss the games and what might happen in the morning. Yes, Cassie, I may have suggested that they were just going to be putting together a Thanksgiving table of their favorite Big Brother players, And then we found out that Carly was engaged today. So then it was like, oh my God, instead of it being Thanksgiving dinner, we will be doing a, what's it called? We will be doing a Carly engagement. And then at the end, it was revealed. Janelle receives fresh food from an unknown sponsor. Leah cries herself to sleep. Chemo goes to sleep, no tears required. And Reagan begs Tyler to kill them. He refuses and keeps Reagan alive. Vanessa receives an explosive from an unknown sponsor. Steve climbs a tree. And then Quinn and Michelle tell stories about themselves to each other. This would happen in real life. Me and Michelle are besties. That night, 22 cannons fired off into the distance. Their images illuminating the screen. The silence is deafening. Not even the fans like what they've seen. Ian, Terry, Felicia, Natalie, Big Meech, Jody, Josh, Dave Vaughn, Rowley, Lauren, Taylor, Rachel, America, Rubina, Megan, Turner, Captain Will, Izzy, Brittany, T-Core, Marcellus, Joseph, and Olive are all gone. But that's the nature of the games. The games that you signed your favorites up for. You so mercilessly sent in to die. You could have sent Mickey. We can 100% do that. Day 2 begins, where Janelle defeats Reagan in a fight, but spares their life. A week in cruelty we have not seen in her voting patterns over the last couple of years. Impressive. Corey begins to bleed out due to his untreated injuries. And he dies. Julie Chen, she goes fishing. Paul questions their sanity. Brendan shoots an arrow into Vanessa's head. Death for Rachel! Happy Thanksgiving, Clinton. This ain't shocking. It does conflict with her voting habits. Next up, Kaser receives medical supplies from an unknown. Whoa! Unknown sponsor. Chemo sits there. Shing, shing, shing. Makes himself a wooden spear. Steve, Vinny, and Tyler, they all get into a fight. Just like this. And Tyler triumphantly kills them both. Vinny and Steve fallen. Peter from Big Brother Canada scares Kat Dunn off. And then Joseph Abden, single by the way, is pricked by thorns while picking berries. Morgan Pope grabs a trident, well decorated with the blood of her enemies. Rubies, diamonds, emeralds, gold, all precious gems and materials that would hold weight and value in the real world. But the only value this weapon has now is to stab Michelle Costa in the back. Quinn and Leah split up to search for resources, while Derek receives clean water from an unknown sponsor. Night 2 falls, and Big Brother Canada's Peter setting up his camp. Tyler and Quinn talk about the tribute still alive. Morgan severely injures Janelle and leaves them to die. Morgan would not do that. That's true. She would have killed a man. Well, what are you guys talking about? Clinton and... Who snitched on Morgan? Who told Morgan? You need to hear this. Morgan. This is what you need to know. I asked my viewers. And they voted, not just you, but Olive. They voted for Olive to die. My chat did it, not me. I tricked no one. It was your own belief system that plagued your mind, each and every one of you. And so we are playing the Quunger games. I did not, actually, Olive may have committed. I did not fool anyone. So now we're playing the Quunger games, okay? You just took Janelle out. You're putting up a great run. Leah decapitates Kaser with a sword, knowing that Morgan is watching on the big screen. Joseph Abden, single by the way, is thinking about winning. Oh my god. Oh, I got a phone call. Hey, that's crazy. Quindustries go for the Q.
Quinn?
Yes?
Quindustries go for the Q. What did you do to my dog?
I did nothing to your dog. Let the record show.
Why did Olive die and why am I killing Janelle? What is happening?
Okay, so Olive actually kind of looked at the landscape and it kind of felt like an overwhelming sense of like, OMG, I can't compete against my mom. That would be crazy. And so
Wait, where?
They may have leapt off into the general public. We could pull up the photo that we used. Oh, this is Carly's engagement. This was the last we saw.
Isn't she the cutest? Wait, why the fuck is Vinny photoshopped in the back?
I don't know, but it's so good. Do you think Olive would be friends with my pug Ruby?
She likes to play rough. So I don't know if your pug likes that. She has to go to dog school.
Oh, well, you see, Ruby is scared of skeletons. So I don't know how she would deal with a dog that I feel like she might freak out.
Yeah, I think Olive would potentially.
Olive breaks noses. I can't believe you were attacked.
Oh my god, she fucking headbutted me. Luckily, I don't think it's a fracture. I can still breathe out of my nose. I think it's just like deeply bruised, but like, yeah. I think she was just letting out her anger on me being gone for 3 months. But it's fine. I mean, I almost won. I almost won a lot of money for her to have a lot of dog treats and toys. But I haven't told her yet that I, got third place because I don't want her to headbutt me again.
That makes sense. She's counting on those bark boxes. She's like, any second now. Any second.
She is. That's so funny. So wait, what the hell is this? Why did I kill Janelle?
Well, you see,
I would have never killed Janelle.
It's the Quunger Games, right? And so it's one of those things where, there's a lot of things that we don't want to do, but as a result of the Quunger Games, who knows where it ends.
Am I still alive?
Yes, you're still alive.
Okay.
You're actually in like the top half, I would say.
Okay, that's not surprising.
Yeah, that's
that fits.
Quick question. Who do you think is a better Big Brother player, Vinny or Howie?
Ooh. See, that really depends, okay? Because Howie was very messy. He loved to tell people to their face, whatever the hell, even if it got his allies in trouble. Vinny lied to a lot of people. I feel like
She's being polite. She's being polite. Vinny washes Howie. There's this thing online, and it caused a lot of drama at the time.
I didn't want to say anything. I'm just saying Vinny won 4 HOHs. Okay, if he won part 2, he probably would have. I mean, he could have potentially beat me in part 3 and had the most HOH wins of all time. So I'm not gonna say anything. I'm just,
And would you say that was Vinny a detriment to your game as his ally?
No.
Much like Howie, chat, is a detriment to his allies' games. Anyway.
Listen, Vinny knew that I was great for his game, which is why he never put me up on the block.
Exactly. There were consequences, and so he was like, you know what? I'm gonna make a life decision for me and just avoid all the potential evil,
I saw this one quote one time on Twitter. I haven't seen Vanessa's season, but it was like Janelle and Vanessa walked so Morgan can run. I thought that was kind of funny.
That is cute. Is cute.
I feel like I was not as savage as Janelle, but like I swear to you, if I go back, oh my god, I'm just gonna really say how I feel, especially in the DR.
Hell yeah. And we'll cheer it on. We'll cheer it on. Don't say anything mean about me though. Don't worry. I got your back. I've got your back.
No, because technically what was that one day where we were all playing and we were like, yeah, if we all played in the house, we'd all like align, but then everyone was like, yeah, but you just can't trust Quinn because he's gonna backstab you.
This is my argument for an all-star season. It didn't exactly work out well for me for my first run through. And so if I were to play again, I think that I would quit clip farming and stick to where I'm like, you know what? Let's just stick safe and stick with my majority alliance. Let's not try to do anything cool, Yeah.
I'm curious if I get invited back how I'm gonna play because I kind of have an idea, but then I feel like, as you know, like the people in the house it kind of like you kind of adjust your game according to. So like, for example, let's say you want to play an honest and loyal game, but like you have someone that takes advantage of that. You're going to tell them lies. So they think that you're being honest with them when you're really not, but like, they never know that,
100%.
I don't know.
It'll be, theories. It's like scary where it's like, well, we know that Morgan's going to turn up at the end of the game. But if we follow, the Morgan like history lesson, it's that you're loyal to your people.
I am loyal.
And so then it's loyal. Like that to me would push me in a direction to not try to corrupt that trust. But then, but then that opens the door for you to take advantage of that. You could be more dastardly in your second appearance because we all know that you're trustworthy. True. So
here's the other thing too: is people from my season should have learned when you swing and miss on me, I'm gonna come back and get your ass out of the house. Every person who came for me ended up leaving the house. So I'm just saying.
Signed, sealed, delivered. Any questions? Zay, who is, I forgot who your first move was. Zay, you learn your lesson?
Yeah, Zay. All because he taught people chess. I mean, that's really the argument you had to use, guys. That's so funny.
No, I thought that was great. I was like, why is he teaching people chess?
I stuck with anything. Like, I wonder if people actually started to, like, pick up on my strategy. Like, anytime someone brought up anything, I stuck to it or I over-exaggerated. Like, even when I told Lauren that, like, because, like, when Zach told me that he wanted Lauren to go to jury, I was like, oh, I'm just going to say this and, like, hope she believes it and, like, just keep it going. It was so dramatic.
I love it.
So
I love it. I think I would get fired up, too. I'd be like, Morgan's got a point. Why is he teaching people chess? What's going on here?
All you need. You just need your hype man, and then everyone's like, wait, you're right, and then they believe everything you say, and then next thing you know, you're voting to evict them, and then you're opening the door for them, and they leave.
Exactly. Any questions, chat?
I can't believe you killed Olive, Quinn.
Not me. Chat did. That was chat.
That's insane. Okay, so wait, I'm still alive. Oh, okay, wait. So you're still alive?
Oh, yeah. It's right now, me and Tyler are just talking about the tribute, still alive.
Okay.
Leah killed Kaser a moment ago. Joseph Abden, he's thinking about winning.
Why? Dude, Kaser, poor Kaser. Kaser is probably one of the best players to never even reach jury. And I need Kaser to have a moment. Like, I can't believe Leah would do that.
It's messed up. I think Kaser would crush on, like, he needs to be on Traitors as a faithful so that he can, like, he is so fun, but he has to be correct. If he's evil, it's too obvious. But if he's, like, a good guy, I really think that these people, the Traitors, would go to jail.
I've never seen Traitors, so I'm not really familiar.
It's like a mafia. Did you guys play that in the house?
No.
That's because you're all smart. My house, they would demand every day, oh my God, are we going to play Mafia? And I'm like, oh my God. And it's a social strategy game where you're all lying to each other and killing one another. And it was so funny. Every time that Tucker was like the guy in charge, he would make me the killer so that he could be like, read my tells. And it was so funny where he's like trying to figure out what I look like when I'm telling lies. And I'm just like, very well.
That's why I wouldn't play that. I would be like, oh, I have a headache, like, or whatever.
The best move is to die round one. The best move.
What the hell? We are not in that game. We are not in that house to teach people how to play a proper strategy game where you have to read tells. Like, hello?
You would think, but the rest of my house wanted to do it. So then I would just sit there. I would contribute nothing to both sides of the game and just wait until I was killed.
That's not really, I don't feel like you should wait to die, but okay. I guess if that's how the game's played.
Yeah, it's not very much fun. We can play it at in the Northeast. Yeah, I have it on the docket.
Well, I'm excited. I'll let you get back to your stream. I don't want to distract.
Oh my God, thank you so much. I appreciate you, and I hope you win.
So you don't ever kill my dog again.
I would never put Olive in danger. My chat might. My chat might. There's 75 of them in here, and they might throw her to the wolves.
Dead.
It's messed up. Thank you so much, Morgan.
Yeah. Bye, Quinn.
Bye. I can't believe you put that woman's dog in risk. That was each and every one of you contributed to that. That's disgusting. It's disgusting. Anyway, Joseph Abden thinks about winning. He is single, by the way. Brendan and Derek, they huddle for warmth. Derek, what's going on? Derek, what's going on here? Okay? Julie Chen forces Kat Dunn to kill Paul. It should have been me. Or Reagan, she refuses to kill. So Julie Chen kills her. Chemo is unable to start a fire and sleeps without warmth, much like New Era Survivor. Let's take a moment. Let's take a moment to remember the fallen. 8 cannon shots can be heard in the distance with their image onto the screen. The tributes still alive see Michelle's image on the screen. Vanessa's follows. Steve and Vinny share the same screen. Fan favorites Corey, Janelle, and Kat linger on the screen, reminding the tributes that there are fans of this show and they have their favorites. And so even if you win the Quunger Games, you are in for a world of pain, anguish, and annoyance on the other end. Kaser being the last nail in the coffin. His greatest hits, Big Brother 6, Big Brother 7, play on the screen. His appearance on Big Brother 25. His sneak peek for Got to Get Out Season 4. Pre-recorded, will air this December. What up, Kaser, indeed. I love that, Karu. Day 3 begins. Day 3 begins, and Quinn receives an explosive from an unknown sponsor. I would love Got to Get Out. Tyler travels to high ground. Derek tries his best to spearfish with a trident coated in the blood of his fallen tributes. Julie Chen receives medical supplies from an unknown sponsor. Leah, Joseph Abden, single by the way, track down and kill Morgan Pope. Morgod down. Paul, Brendan, Peter from Big Brother Canada, and Chemo raid Reagan's camp while he's out hunting. Reagan actually looks over and sees Chemo. They make eye contact, but they disappear into the woods. Reagan's hurt. He's used to the pressing and pushing of the status quo, but he never expected his fellow brother in arms to do the same. The air has been pulled out of the arena, and night falls. Julie, Brendan, and Leah get into a 3-way fight. Leah triumphantly kills them both. We have no idea. Reagan kills Paul for their supplies. And Joseph, single by the way, dies of dysentery. This is BS indeed, Morgan. I can't believe my chat puts you in this harm's way. I can't believe. Derek tracks down and kills Quinn. Chemo falls into a frozen lake and drowns. And Tyler, witnessing all of this, his faves, Morgan, Quinn, Chemo, they all die in the same day. And he loses sight of where he is. He starts drinking heavy. Peter from Big Brother Canada accidentally detonates a landmine while trying to arm it. and he coats the camera nearby. The cruelty of the game can never be undersold. Oversold. The negative feelings associated with the games can never be overestimated. And the pain will be felt through generations. We've burnt the boats to a regular life. All that's ahead of us is the unknown and pain. You must kill Quinn on your stream. I might die, but where do my viewers go after? That night, there's an even deeper sadness. As they witness not their enemies, not their adversaries, not their roadblocks to survival, but their friends. Their friends are on the screen. There are 8 cannon shots heard. The image of the fallen illuminate the screen. Morgan has died this round. Peter from Big Brother Canada has died. Chemo has died. Quinn, the ruler of the cult of Quinn, has died. Julie Chen has died. Brendan has died. Paul has died. And then Joseph Abden has died. You know, I don't know how they expected it to happen. I don't know where they thought it was going to occur. But, there was a feast the next day. Okay? Chat has put this system in place. Chat did this. I'm merely a martyr. There is a feast. Reagan pulls up to the feast. A feast meant for eating. A feast meant for food. A feast meant for grilling. And yet the only person cooked was Tyler by Reagan's Molotov cocktail. Leah destroys Derek memoirs out of spite after finding out that he killed Quinn. On day 4, Derek picks flowers. Reagan and Leah team up and they hunt for other tributes. Night 4 falls, and Reagan cries himself to sleep. Leah and Derek hold hands. That night, while Reagan cries, one cannon can be heard in the distance. The picture of Tyler comes up on screen. We see him on BB20, we see him on BB22. It's truly devastating. Day 5. Reagan sets an explosive off, killing Leah. Derek discovers a river. Nighttime. Derek begins to bleed out due to his untreated injuries. Slowly but surely, he pulls his hand up. The red sludge coming from his appendix area, getting darker and darker till it's tinted green. Reagan passes out from exhaustion. That night, 2 cannon shots can be heard in the distance. Leah's image is on screen. The second is Derek Lavaseur, leaving the winner to be Reagan. Congratulations, chat. Congrats. 38 Big Brother players, well, 37 Big Brother players, a Big Brother host, and a beautiful dog are now dead so that you can have one champion to cheer on and eventually forget exists in 2 years' time. Reagan won, but the pain he'll carry with him, that'll last a lifetime. Congratulations. You did it. I don't know how you'll sleep, but I hope it's well. Actually, it was 36 because Rowley died. Don't forget. Where are the end credit scenes? This isn't a movie, Treffin. These are people's lives. Let me tell you my plan for Christmas, if you don't mind. Megan wasn't on Big Brother either. Oh, perfect. You killed the innocent. Disgusting. Disgusting. Izzy died. Okay. I need to buy gifts. For one greatest girlfriend of all time, one sister, one brother, one mom, and one dad. Can you hear this? Izzy died. Do not remind me. Well, Tom, I have a, what we call in the business, a brain. I was on the most difficult reality TV show. So obviously I would not purchase for Haley's Christmas gifts. I might have to get a dog toy for Olive. That's true. So one extra dog. And so, yeah. We're just introducing the idea. It's the most competitive reality TV show. Did pretty good. My sister, are you saying that I don't have a braid? I'm saying that you are insinuating. Midnight Walmart purchase? Perfect. Mac and cheese. See, that's fire. You know, one time someone stole our mac and cheese from our party house. It was the most random thing. I got all these like mac and cheese boxes. Someone stole them from our house. And I was like, why? Mini XO, that is incredible advice, and I will be utilizing that. Yes, they stole them. I agree. Next up, what I'm telling you is I have one girlfriend, one sister, one brother, a mom, and a dad. And now a dog. I'll get toys for Ruby and Teddy and I was gonna say Piper, but Piper's not here anymore. That's sad. My sister is 20. She's turning 21 on December 13th. And I have an awesome gift. Now that I've introduced who I had to buy gifts, I will let you know we are starting with my sister. But first, can you hear this? I was messing around with this. Okay, so you press this button on the back. It's the tiniest little button ever. You press this at the same time, okay? You saw this. This is what it looks like. Ready? Watch this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay? Red. Pretty sick, right? And then you do it for 8 seconds. Oh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh. Flared bass. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, well, fuck it. Somehow, you have to hold it for a certain number of seconds, and then that makes it, Oh my god. Treffid, I thought for a moment they got a disease, but they have. Okay, interesting. Yeah, I just thought that was cool. Check this out. I would feel so bad. I'd be like, hey, I got a different gift. This is what I'm gifting my sister. But I'm going to make it cooler, okay? So... Let me run a quick poll. Have you heard of Hammerschlagen? I don't even know where that typed. Peanut brother. Oh my god. Brother butter. Gosh. Peanut butter. Yankee Swap is like a white elephant, but it's like Dirty Santa as well, right? Or is that different? We got those shower scent steamers in the Big Brother house for like, I think it was Chelsea's HOH. Absolutely not. I put them at the bottom. They didn't do anything for us. I was like, I think it's because the shower was so big, but okay. We'll let you use context clues, but.
Anderson and James Haugen was Hammerschlagen literally means hammer strike. Hammerschlagen. Everyone gets bright nail here, puts it in about a 1/2 inch. You want to use, you're started. This is a cross peen or a blacksmith's hammer. So you want to use the pointed end there in the skill. So take turns going counterclockwise around. The object of the game is to get your nail flush or below the surface of the wood. So you want to rest the hammer on the log, and you get 1 strike. If you hit your nail and make it crooked, you can take a turn to try to hit it sideways to straighten it. Women and kids can use 2 hands, but men only 1. So this will be the 2nd annual. We're going to add 2 more logs.
Hey, fellas, you can only use 1 hand. And if I compete against MC from Survivor, she gets to use 2 hands. Yeah, dude, come on. I hate gendered rules like that. Just be like, if you're really strong, you use 1 hand. If you're not really strong, you can use 2 hands until you learn how to use just 1. Why are we putting a gender?
We'll have 4 for everybody to play on. And starting at 1 o'clock when the doors open, people will be able to play. And then about 7 o'clock, we will start the championship, and we'll award trophies in both men and women categories, 1st through 3rd. And so there's other variations of the game, nail spielen, where they use an axe. And there's a version called stump in the United States, where you want to be the last person to hit your nail flush with the wood.
So that was the least interesting explanation of Hammerschlagen. So how it works. You have your stump. You get shingles from for roofing, like nails. Nails for shingle roofings, right? NB baddies. You have to do there's a full series workout, you know? Are the gender roles included? Yes. And so you get like shingle nails and you right? Whatever. Then for the rest of the game, you're hammering it, getting it nice and flush, right? Then, if your nail gets hit, you have to take a drink. If your nail is flush, you have to finish your drink. And everyone goes around taking a turn, right? A lot of fun. I'm going to get a stump. Then, I'm going to do this. I'm going to get foam. Okay? I'm going to get foam. Well, it's for her and her Corey, college friends. I added foam. Yes, you know foam. And what you do is you cut out the shape of the log, and then you put it onto the log, the foam. Then what I'm gonna do, or I might just get I might make a wooden foundation to hold it, something like that. Okay. It doesn't make sense. Or it doesn't matter. It doesn't, whatever. I'm going to create a nice little box with a little grip on there so that it can be painted on, customized. We'll put her name on there, stain the wood, that sort of thing. So that's a nice gift that she can bring back to her college friends. Let me see if there's a fun video.
Welcome back to our special German Fest coverage. We're live at Headwaters Park.
All right, we have some friends with us. We've got Adam and Fritz, and they're going to...
I guess it's called Stump. Cool.
Okay, so when someone hits, it's Saturday afternoon. I'm drinking.
This is from 13 years ago, and they're drinking, and I do not co-sign anything they're saying in advance, just in case it's a group of white guys. I'm a little nervous.
Naturally.
Everyone drinks. When someone misses,
I'm here with some friends, and we're playing a new game called Hammerschlagen.
It's an old game, Kevin. It's an old game.
all right, Nico drinks.
Very old game.
Nico drinks.
And everyone has to have their drink in their left hand.
All right.
Okay.
Unless you're left-handed, then it's the right.
These are ancient rules.
These are ancient rules.
Don't hit your toe with the hammer.
Rule number. It's kind of an unwritten rule. But it's not
All right.
Yeah, you got to put it to the side. You can't have it right
not
over,
like doing a
over
straddle.
on top of it. You got to have it on the side. The way the Vikings did it.
Oh, you got a drink. So Andy, explain the rules.
The rules for Hammerschlagen is you get a typical hammer like this. Anybody?
I'm confused why we're doing this in the least interesting way possible. You choose someone else's nail to hit. You choose someone else's nail to hit. If they hit your nail, then it's a drink. It's a social strategy game.
Typical hammer.
typical hammer.
It's a typical hammer. Everybody knows
Typical
that.
hammer.
And what you do is you get a good stump. This is not a good stump. But you get a stump, and you put a bunch of nails in it, and everybody has a chance. One-handed, unless you're a girl.
Unless you're a girl.
This, and you take it, and you just go, and you try to get it in, which I guess
Technically,
Oh, unless you're a girl, he just missed.
we all drink because of that? Yeah, so we have to drink.
Wait, so do we?
It went in straight.
Are you playing?
Man.
You're in? Nice.
All right. Oh, we need to get
13 years ago? How many years ago? Or what year is that? 2025, and then it's 2022. And, oh, 2012. Okay. Did people have brains in 2012?
That's yours.
That's your turn. What? You gotta use a turn to get it up.
Does it matter how high you lift the...
No.
Oh, you thought you'd do
That's Philip
shorthand.
DeFranco! What is this?
Thought you'd do shorthand. All right, drink.
Oh, wait, it's not fencing.
Joe's pretty good at this.
Well, I'm good at taking out the stump.
Good at taking out stumps, is what he said.
I feel like you gotta overshoot just a bit.
The guy to his right is YouTube famous too.
Oh.
Who is it?
Wah, wah. All right, can you hold my?
Simpsons.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh wait, we gotta get one more for you then.
The camera flips. It's Tobuscus.
Talk that you want to,
Nope.
what's your strategy?
You know what I'm gonna do? Here's my strategy. I've had a few cocktails. I'm just gonna grip it and rip it.
That's gonna go very poorly.
Right?
And whoever wins gets one of these guys.
I'm just gonna grip it and rip it, baby. Oh, it's so close. And look where my hammer landed. I was on point. I guess I missed it. I don't know what happened. So I guess we got to drink.
All right, take it back.
Oh God, I make my drinks really strong. Woo!
All right.
That'll put hair on your chest. All right, your turn. Your turn.
You're
You got the
watching
hammer?
stuff Kevin likes.
All right,
Who is
guys, I
this?
got you. Yeah.
I was scared it was gonna be Tobuscus. I was scared it was gonna be Tobuscus. It's some other
On the
guy.
hammer.
Oh,
I'm gonna go.
choking up a little bit. I like this.
Yeah, I don't know if it's...
No. You
There you go. You got it. You got
You
it.
have the confidence.
Oh, you did it! Yeah.
That's so good. Okay, so for this gift, all it requires is a stump. I have one. You couldn't believe it. I live in nature. Then I need shingle nails. That's it. Any other questions? That's right. I've got a stump. Multiple stump. I'll steal a hammer. Here's my... Oh my god. Lori, you just made me think of a great idea. I'll steal my dad's hammer. Okay? One of his hammers. And then he's gonna see that gift be opened. And he's gonna be like, what the fuck? And then I'll give him a new hammer. He's got 30 hammers. He's got 30 hammers. 30,000, 150,000 hammers. My brother. What can I get my brother? He likes politics. Ugh. Oh, is anyone... Quick question. Is anyone going... Oh my god. What's it called? We're getting anyone shot for right away. I have a question. Is anyone going to Black Friday shopping tonight? I might go just for fun. Is that even a thing anymore? Well, I just asked about it, so yes. Ella's staying home all cozy. Oh my god, I need sleep. Oh yeah, peanut butter. I noticed that too. I started looking. I was like, wait a minute. Gabby, I wish to... This is... You know what the problem is? Do you know what the problem is? Black Friday shopping, we had to stop because we could consider the person who works at Walmart. If we put all our energy into supporting and using AI, right? If AI is so important, why don't we do it in a way to make Black Friday shopping still as big of a draw, still as fun, still as iconic, but we use our technology to support our Walmart employees, our sales associates. Because here's my idea off the rip. We give them a motorized suit of armor. Repulsors. Anyone gets even within 20 feet of you. Chains with bricks attached to the end. And it just... something. Autumn says, happy Thanksgiving. They get paid double pay plus hazard pay. And grenades. You get 4 grenades for the night. Ella, oh my god. I like this. Dr. Octavius arms. Genius idea. Genius idea. So, our next sub goal is a bulletproof vest for Ella. My mom, I gotta. My mom likes gnomes. Does every city not have their own mall? So you see, my city only had one mall. And it is shut down, pretty much. Because the rent was so expensive, it became no longer profitable for other businesses to actually move in. And so then it just became this thing where it's like... yeah, our mall is dead. It was pretty devastating. But yes, baddies. I'm gonna end the stream a little early. It is the holiday season. I've shared my idea for the Christmas and everything like that. Thank you all so much for tuning in. And I hope everyone has a great night. And then tomorrow we will actually cover Amazing Race, Survivor, and Squid Game. Little did I know that this would be a bigger stream, but I'll see you later.